This video is an exorcism. The Milton Gemichord 961 has not left my mind since I first played it on my first visit to Museo Del Synth Marchigiano. It bewitched me with its wonderful sound, and its rarity added to its charm. This Gemichord here is just one of 3 known to still exist. So on this day, after much more experience with the world of Italian synthesizer, I want to see if the spell this cast upon me still holds. Milton, which were based in Castelfidardo, produced mainly tone wheel organs, and the Gemichord seems to have been their attempt to enter the booming string machine market of the 1970s. On first look, the Gemichord is a pretty typical analog string, piano, brass, bass and organ synthesizer. It is based on divide-down technology. This means that for most of the sound generation you have 12 oscillators that are divided down, so you get the corresponding notes. Then they are filtered and amplified. It has limited synthesizer functions, as most of the filters are fixed and you just switch them in, and you only get attack and decay on the envelope, except for the brass section, which has a very nice resonant filter. The piano is pretty basic. With 3 variations available per side, because this keyboard is split in a left and a right half. There are 2 piano sounds and you can detune them against each other. There are 2 different sets of strings, solo and chorus. They differ in ranges. You have cello, viola and violin, which basically just means you get a different switched range from the divide-down oscillators. The absolute star of all the instruments here is the liturgic section, which kind of points that this was also meant for worship, maybe. The heavily chorused and modulated organ. That sounds way more dramatic than it has any right to be. You can apply a very musical vibrato over everything that also has a delay. So this is basically a little LFO here. The piano and bass parts are on a separate out. So you can create really wild stereo images with this instrument, and when you put everything together, that's where it shines. My friend Ricardo of the Museo called it the Inception synthesizer, as you can just layer and layer sounds and make it big and bigger, pulling all the stops, as they did in that movie soundtrack. The general tone of this is very vintage, yet it's much cleaner than other instruments I've played, such as the Logan vocal synthesizer right here. Listening to it, I want to score Czech fairy tale movies or dark giallo thrillers. I've sampled 2 of these big patches and turned them into a decent sampler instrument you can get on my Patreon, either just as a direct purchase, or if you decide to subscribe for a longer time, you get access to many, many more samples and instruments like this. Now, the Gemichord is an accompaniment instrument. There's not much modulation here except for the vibrato. There is no way to influence the velocity or the pitch or further modulation. So it needs an accompanying voice, something it can support in a track. And here, they've put it together with one of my absolute favorite and probably one of the wildest and best Italian synthesizers, the Wilson Syntax. Together, this is a magical combination. Is the Gemichord the magical portal to paradise that it became in my imagination? Probably not. When I first heard it, I was listening to it through the big speakers, and there was a bit of Lombardi rotating disc echo on everything. A big sound because it was big sounding in the room. Now I listen to it direct into the interface with headphones, so it became a much more surgical affair, which helps to break the Gemichord gas I felt for years now. It's more of a subtle haunting now. I'm happy to know that one is here in beautiful condition, and when I find a project where I can use this, I'll just fly here, visit my friends and play it. If you have any more questions or background info to the Gemichord, please put it in the comments below or visit the Heinbach subreddit. It's a nice place. Don't miss out on my monthly newsletter, News from the Niche, where I give book tips among many other things. Thank you all for watching. I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye. am I kidding? I want one. Oh.